Okay, so let's get right into it. We're going to look at how a global community of scientists basically looked around, saw a huge hole in the world of education, and just decided to fix it themselves. What they created is nothing short of a blueprint for the future of advanced learning.
Think about this for a second. It's a really good question. If you want to learn to, say, bake bread or write a simple line of code, you are absolutely drowning in options. But what if you're already a professional? What if you're a grad student trying to get to the absolute cutting edge of your field? All of a sudden, the internet gets really, really quiet.
And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? For the basics, it's a buffet. It's free, it's visual, it's everywhere. But for advanced learning, it's more like a knowledge desert. Good luck finding anything. And when you do, it's usually locked behind some crazy expensive paywall, or it's just a super dense, text-heavy document that feels like it's from another era.
So, this is where our story really kicks off. A community of chemists, all connected through the Synthesis Workshop YouTube channel, they looked at that desert and said, you know what, we can do something about this. They decided to tackle the problem head-on.
And this right here, this was their mission. And let's just pause on a couple of those phrases because they're so important. Widely accessible. That means free for everyone. And easily digestible. That means they're not just going to scan a textbook, they're going to build something for the way we actually learn today.
So how in the world did they actually pull it off? This wasn't just some passion project they were winging. It was a really organized, really smart effort. And the method they came up with is a genuine blueprint that pretty much anyone could follow.
First, you got to understand the sheer scale of this. This wasn't one professor recording lectures in their office. Nope. This was a collaboration of over 40 subject matter experts from top-tier universities and companies all over the world. We're talking about a literal global brain trust, all volunteering their time.
And their success really boiled down to this simple but totally brilliant 4-step process. First, get a diverse team. Second, give them templates so everything looks and feels cohesive and professional. Third, create an editorial board for peer review, so you know the quality is top-notch. And finally, release it on a regular schedule to build up that audience and momentum. It's organized, it's scalable, and honestly, it's just genius.
And what did this process create? A full, comprehensive advanced organic chemistry course. And I mean, look at this curriculum. It is incredible. They cover everything from the absolute core knowledge all the way up to a module on brand new technologies, stuff that directly connects what you learn in a university to the kind of job you'd get in the industry.
And here's the kicker. They didn't just dump a bunch of videos on YouTube and call it a day. No way. They built an entire learning ecosystem. We're talking free problem sets so you can actually practice, downloadable slides so you can study offline, and a real social media push to build a community around it all. It was a true global classroom.
Okay, so the model is amazing, the idea is fantastic, but the big question is always, did it work? Did anyone actually show up? Let's take a look at the data. Well, first off, just look how fast this all happened. The planning starts in September, and by April, just 7 months later, they're already releasing high-quality lectures every 2 weeks. That kind of speed is a direct result of this community-powered model. It's incredible.
And did the audience come?
Oh yeah, most videos blew past 1,000 views in the very first week. And remember, this is for super specialized graduate-level chemistry. That is a massive signal that they had tapped into a huge, unmet need.
And that interest wasn't just a flash in the pan. The viewership grew steadily. As you can see, views would often double or even triple within a few months. People were finding the course, they were sticking around, and they were telling their friends.
And this really was a global classroom. People were tuning in from all over the planet. The US, India, Germany, the UK, Canada. It just goes to show you that knowledge desert they found, it wasn't just a local problem. It was a global one, and this was a truly global solution.
But this might be my favorite stat of all. The total watch time for a single lecture often hit more than 100 hours in just the first week. Think about that. That means people weren't just clicking, they were watching, they were engaging, they were spending real, significant time learning this complex material.
So this is where we have to zoom out, because what this community did is so much bigger than just one awesome chemistry course. What they really built is a powerful, proven model for the future of education itself, especially specialized education.
And the proof is right here. This wasn't some one-time miracle. It's a replicable system. The same community is already working on a whole new slate of advanced courses in all these other fascinating specialized areas.
It's a movement.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's this idea, right here, community-based course creation. It's an efficient, scalable way to create advanced, open-access courses by tapping into a global network of experts who just want to share their knowledge. This is a new path forward.
They've given us the blueprint. They proved that a passionate community can come together and build a world-class educational resource that's open and free for everybody. So the final question really is for all of us. What's next? What classroom are we going to build?